Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm the Black Snake, and today is one of those days that we look forward to, and sometimes we're let down in terms of what Madden is going to do different when it comes to gameplay. So this is going to be the Madden 26 gameplay deep dive, the official one from EA. We're going to find out if they made any monumental changes, minor changes, whatever changes they want to share with us today. We're going to find out about it. So I'm going to be optimistic. Right? I'm not going to be too excited because I don't want to be let down. But yeah, I'm going to keep my expectations, kind of in the middle there. Let's see what they're doing.
What's up, everyone? Kurt Benkert here. A lot of you have been asking what's actually different in Madden NFL
And that is the question. What's different?
26. Let me walk you through what I learned at the preview event in Orlando in today's game.
Yo, look at the snow. Look at the snow. That's fire, bro. I can't see nothing. I can't see the end zone. I can't see the sidelines. That could be good or bad. Also, I'm gonna dial back my expectations because I wouldn't be shocked if they dialed this back if they got a lot of complaints, which I hate. I want to see something different, so I wouldn't mind it. But yeah, if a lot of people complain that I can't see, they might dial that back some. So we'll see.
Gameplay deep dive.
But yo, that fog is crazy.
Trained on nearly a decade of real NFL data.
That's fluff. Talking about real data.
A new AI-powered machine learning system informs all.
Like, y'all have had real data for years. Hold up, they just said something about AI though.
Nearly a decade of real NFL data. A new AI-powered machine learning system informs all new coach tendencies, QB signatures, and advanced player traits.
Okay, so they've said that they're using AI to help with a lot of these things. So that could be a good thing. That could really be a good thing. That could help kind of push things forward a lot faster than what they have moved in the past. I'm hoping that they did. You can see at the bottom underneath them right now, it says elusive instincts. We'll see hopefully more about that. Advanced player traits. That's what that is. Okay.
With more strategic
player traits doesn't look like it's anything new, just maybe a different name.
Depth and authentic detail, making every game a distinct and dynamic challenge, true to NFL team identities. Let's take a closer look. The team is reimagining quarterback play with new QB DNA.
All right, QB DNA, that's the first big word, right?
Adding new levels of detail, quality, and variety to the most iconic position in sports. Refreshed passing animations and a variety of all new signature throwing styles for quarterbacks.
Okay, they've always had pass animations, like different ones. So that's not new. But they're talking about it. I guess they're expanding on it. I think that's what they're doing.
Across the game, make each one look, move, and feel more like themselves. Some more detailed signatures are unique to star quarterbacks, like jump throws in the face of pressure by Caleb Williams.
Okay, so star quarterbacks. I got it. I get it. That's important. I'm a franchise guy for sure. So don't get me wrong. I'll do my online play and, I'll use a star quarterback every now and then. But I love franchise and I love drafting unknown guys. And I wonder if they'll have these abilities and these signatures. Will they, translate into some of the new generated players?
Stylized back foot passes for Lamar Jackson and Jaden Daniels. And quick flips on the run for Josh Allen.
Yeah, so can I draft a quarterback that has that quick flip like Josh Allen? If so, that would be dope. I understand they shouldn't give it to everybody, but, every now and then a player should have that ability, right?
Plus, player-specific pocket movement, signature scramble locomotion, unique arm slots, and unique...
There we go. Okay, unique arm slots. Again, this doesn't look new to me. I feel like they've always had something like this or a version of this, so we're going to call this fluffer right now.
Footwork fundamentals. And a new set of 50 advanced player traits inform...
All right, advanced player traits. So, what are they?
By real on-field player tendency data,
finesse rusher,
pushes the fidelity of NFL
play receiver. That's
stars
another one.
Even further. All of it designed
risk
to match
taker,
the real nuanced
aggressive
movements and play styles of the league's quarterbacks. Real NFL coach.
Okay, here's another big word: Coach DNA. And I can tell you already, this does not matter if you're not a franchise guy. If you're not into playing offline, playing against the AI, this does not really matter. That's my guess, right? Because, again, when you play online, it's my brain versus your brain and whatever tendencies you have. So it's fluff depending on what you're into. I like franchise, so it might not be fluff for me. But if you're an online guy, it's probably fluff for you.
Just bring their strategic minds to gameplay with Coach DNA. New predictive play call AI built on...
Yeah. He's gonna say real world data again. Again, they've been had this information, but who knows? Maybe the AI technology has pushed it forward. But I'm looking at tendencies. You got Dan aggressive on fourth, zone runs for San Francisco, RPOs for Nick, Andy Reid on schedule passing. So whatever that means. Apparently they are gonna play differently, and if everything works out, Dan Campbell should be way more aggressive on fourth downs than all of them. That's my prediction. That's nice when you're playing online. I mean, not online, when you're playing franchise, but online it'll be kind of irrelevant.
Real coaching data straight from NFL sidelines defines each team's unique identity.
Is it based off the team or the coach, though? That's the question. Because if Dan Campbell goes to a different team, let's say he becomes a coach of the Miami Dolphins, will he bring that aggressive fourth down tendency over to that team, or does it stay with the Lions forever?
Coaching styles like Dan Campbell's fourth down aggression, Kevin O'Connell's creative offensive approach, and more add new layers of strategy to every matchup.
Yeah, when a coach moves, I think the playbook should move. I think the play style should move. And I also think that the players that they draft or sign in free agency or go after should change as well. So, like, if you're a speed coach and you like speed, you know, whatever team you go to, you're always looking for the faster players.
New
That's
dynamic coach suggestions provide
They make coach suggestions a key talking point. Okay.
recommendations based on what your team's coach would dial up in specific games.
Based off of your coach. Again, when I play franchise, I'm the coach. It's my play style. So I wouldn't use this personally. Now, if you're a casual player, you may absolutely love this because it requires a little less thinking and they'll give you more of a game plan style offense if it's done right, or defense.
Situations. And new counterintelligence offers smart play calling recommendations against opponent tendencies, making it harder for them to succeed when they keep running the same play over and over again.
That would be dope online. If you don't know the meta and you see somebody like trying to milk a play, maybe this will help. I do like that idea.
Yeah. To authentically reflect unique NFL coaching strategies and play calling tendencies, the team has expanded playbooks with new shifts, multi-motions, and exotic blitz pack.
Playbook expansions, that's every year. So the fact that it's a talking point is kind of, fluff. That's fluff. I will say that's fluff. They do this every
Highlighting
year.
more of the specific schemes that define a team's identity, with real-time NFL trends and new innovative plays to be added throughout the season.
Yeah, they've been doing that. That's not new.
Physics-based offensive line block steering and new stunts and twists.
They use the big word physics again, the big P word. The big P word. They say this a lot. Physics. And it's never really physics. So we'll see, though.
Physics-based offensive line block steering and new stunts and twists add strategic depth to your play calling.
That was nice.
Wear and tear adds strategy.
That's a big one. Wear and tear. Oh my gosh. After playing college football last year and then playing last year's Madden, you knew right away that they were missing out on wear and tear. Like it just didn't feel the same. So when I did a franchise in college and a franchise in Madden, that was a big thing that was missing in Madden. So I'm happy that they brought it
to your
over.
roster
They
management.
had to. They really had to.
And new dynamic subs let you swap out fatigued players for fresh legs without
Dynamic subs,
roster
baby.
management.
Bring it back,
And new
bring it back,
dynamic
bring it back.
subs let you
This is another big one. So with wear and tear, that helps too. So if somebody's sore foot, like Aaron Jones right here with the Vikings, pull him out for a play, throw in a different running back. Or if you want to test out another running back randomly, you could do that. I like to do that personally, like preseason, things like that. It's basically a tryout. If I got 4 running backs, my third string and my fourth string, I want to see them get reps to see who I want to keep versus who I want to cut. Same thing with all the other positions. So I like this.
You swap out fatigued players for fresh legs
And it looks like you can do it without pausing.
without pausing the action.
Oh, yeah, without pausing it. Yeah.
Custom defensive zones unlock the control to strategically adapt coverage in real time, and improved pass coverage logic enhances defender reactions to receiver routes.
I feel like they talk about this every year, too.
To accurately represent the elite skill of NFL
Explosive
athletes, the team overhauled player movement across every mode, with the confidence that these superstars will move in Madden 26 like they do on game
It looks like
day.
they're trying to pick up the speed to match
Modernized
college
depth charts
or bring it
introduce more
closer to
authentic-
it. So, yeah, the speed in the college game is a lot faster. It looks like they're trying to bring up the speed in Madden to match that, if not come close.
6 like they do on game day. Modernized depth charts introduce more authentic positional roles, identify mismatches, and dial up more creative plays with the new gadget slot, built for versatile offensive weapons like Debo
If you're a
Samuel.
casual guy,
On defense,
not a big deal for
left
you.
and right edge
But if
replace
you're pretty hardcore, you'll like this.
defensive end.
I'm a
Linebackers now
hardcore guy,
use
so I
authentic
like
Sam,
this.
Mike, and Will designations. Specialized nose tackle and long snapper positions are properly acknowledged.
Okay. Minor boost, but I like it.
Football is always
Bro, look at the snow.
more fun when Mother Nature becomes a factor. And new football weather in Madden 26
slip.
will affect gameplay and your game plan.
I hope, and this was one of my issues too. There was never enough weather games in a franchise. Now, at the same time, I'm a Viking guy. I'll play with the Vikings. They got a dome, but when I would go to Green Bay once a season or whatever, I never got weather games, and it used to drive me nuts. So hopefully they bump up the number of weather games, because if I play the Vikings outdoor or the Packers outdoors and then I play them indoors, I want it to feel like two completely different games. I see them twice a year. I want that contrast.
Extreme conditions like heavy snow, fog, rain, and wind will impact visibility, player movement, stamina, and ball security. With real weather, real data, and real coach and player tendencies, this looks like the best Madden to date, and I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it.
All right. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. If I was to rate this deep dive, I'd give it a solid 7. Nothing blew me away. I think the weather was impressive. Gameplay wise, I just got to see it all put together. Wear and tear, that is a big positive. I will say that's a big positive. But there was a lot of fluff, man. There was a lot of fluff, things that I think are irrelevant. Again, they talk about physics almost every single year, but you really don't see much of an improvement in physics. It's just more animations. That's usually what they do. But you guys let me know. What did you like? What did you dislike? Am I crazy to only give it a 7? If you guys want to support the channel, sub. And again, until next time, I'm the Black Snake, guys. Peace.